Murder, they say, shall never end. You see, sometimes I don't know if I'm to say that Igbi is better than gospel. Ebony is better than gospel. Because these two people, when they do something, you don't even need to say, oh, who did this thing? You will just know that they are the ones that do it. But someone like gospel, with everything that we have been hearing about her, she will do it and pretend as if she did not even do anything. And before now, Kabiyesi used to believe her. Not only Kabiyesi, a lot of them, they trusted her. They think that, no, she cannot do some things. But they don't know that she can do more than Igbi and Ebon. So, from what we're hearing right now, they said something has been happening for a very long time right now to Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi have been receiving some threat message. Most times, this particular number in question will be calling her all manner of names, asking her what she kept in the palace that she cannot move on with her life. You can imagine that. They said the kind of messages that this person has been sending to Queen Naomi. Sometimes he will even go as far as telling her that they are going to buy her, if she didn't forget about the palace. And they said at first, Queen Naomi did not mind this person because she is used to such messages. But this person continued, as in, he doesn't give up. At some point, he even made it as a routine that every day he must send something that is so disheartening to Queen Naomi, a message. So when this thing continued, they said on one of the occasions, Queen Naomi told Kabiyesi about it. And that was when he showed Kabiyesi almost all the messages. Because before, they said she was deleting them. But when she found out that this person is not giving up and continues to do that, she decided to show the king. Because she was thinking that this might be coming from the palace, because the person keep telling her to leave the palace, to move on with her life, that she is shameful, this, that, calling her all manner of names, telling her that they are going to buy her in that palace since she cannot move on with her life. So she thought it was coming from the palace and she decided to show it to Kabiyesi. When Kabiyesi saw this, Kabiyesi was like, who could be doing this? They said at first, Kabiyesi asked the palace community, as both the wives, and none of them said they don't know who is doing it. So they said Kabiyesi said, okay, that after all, it is not important. He just made it look like he has let go, that he doesn't want to talk about it again and all of that. And this person continued to send that message. Then Kabiyesi was doing underground investigation. They have to track the number with this caller tune. Through caller tune, they were able to find out that this number does not even have any trace from the palace or anything. But you know that someone who would want to do this kind of thing cannot register the number with his or her real name. So that was how they said they traced the number to a strange number like that. They can't even, they don't even know the person. So this thing continued until Kabiyesi did not stop with the investigation. They said he paid some people heavily to find out who is doing this. Then I think that is when their cup has full. They traced the number finally. They traced the person finally to Ile-Ife Kingdom. Unfortunately, that person happens to be Gospel younger brother. And that day that they traced him, they said he was in a Gospel's house in Ile-Ife. Remember that period that Kabiyesi asked them to get a house that he was going to pay so that they will leave the palace for Queen Naomi to return. Gospel was able to get a house in Ile-Ife, of which they said Kabiyesi bought the house for her. But some people said she is the one that was building that house And during that period, Kabiyesi now helped her to complete the house and even equipped the house for her. I don't know, but she have a house outside the palace from what we are hearing. That is if all this information is true. Because one thing I will never forget to tell you whenever you're on this blog is that these are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media. I wasn't there and I hear, okay? So when they trace and find out that this is coming from Gospel's brother, that the brother used to stay there. So this Gospel's brother, they said, have been staying in that house in Ile-Ife. And that is where he is doing all of this, sending those messages non-stop. And they say Kabiyesi, when he find out that this is coming from his, will I call him useless in-law or useful in-law? The say Kabiyesi was super mad at him, you know. And we all know that this boy cannot be doing this without gospel's knowledge, because there is no how the guy would have gotten Queen Naomi's number if if not through gospel. But don't be surprised that she would deny it. They said they summoned the guy to the palace to find out why he is doing all of that. What has this young lady done to you? Eh? Is it Queen Naomi that is telling Kabiyesi to be coming for her, even after marrying your sister and the rest of them who left their own husbands and their children to be with the king? Eh? See, some people say they no get shame. Oh, they no get shame. It simply means that this gospel brother supported her marriage to the king, leaving few months old baby behind. And the now wow. Do you know what I used to think sometimes? When this baby, that particular one in question, finally grew up, and they will tell him or her that, see, oh, see when your mother abandoned you because he wants to get married to the king. How do you think the child will be seeing her? These are the things that I used to think on her behalf, but because I don't think she's thinking in that direction. She might be thinking, after all, she have money, she will provide everything for her or him. Anyways, I don't know. Right now, they said Kabiyesi have summoned this man, and they said the way they humiliated him, and Kabiyesi gave an order that on no account should this man be allowed into the palace or even in that house again. That if he ever hears that he come close, that gospel will not like the outcome of it. Allegedly, always bear that in mind. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.